Hi, everybody. This is Marilyn. Do we have audio for this? Okay, thanks. Hello, everyone. This is Marilyn, and it is time for the noon edition of Welcome to My World. This is Monday, the 8th of February. Um, didn't have a lot of news this morning. The markets uh, greatly expressed their displeasure with the unemployment numbers last Friday, and it looks like they haven't too much changed their mind for today. Gold has been it's on a mission to go to the moon, I think. It's really up, and so bonds have been too. I didn't think the Japanese yen had much more to the upside because it was so far up, and it's done nothing but continue up. So my goodness, there's a lot of volatility, and for some of you that were with us last August when we were spent the entire month sitting here watching very, very thick paint dry forever, this has been a welcome trading time right now. Um, I am learning that these C's entries for at least my type of trading they are as effective on some of these other markets as they are on the indices, and I'm just really uh, really pleased about that because it's easy for me to see. Some people, all this stuff works. Everything at Apex works. I mean, it's unbelievable how well it works. The problem is with each of us individually, I think we see things a little differently and we have little different experiences and experience levels in trading. So the place to start, I think, is with the iZone because it's very, very simple and the rules are easy to follow. So if you've got that mastered, then there's nothing wrong with using that forever and ever and ever because my goodness, it works. But I started a little bit earlier when all we really had was the apex A, P, E, and X, and the power lines, and so all this everything that gets added just gives us another layer to work with. So it's a matter of finding the right combination and following the rules. But this morning's been a wonderful, wonderful trading morning. There were literally more trades and more entries on these markets than any one person could possibly take and manage. I I took a few trades, and there were so many more that I wanted to take, but I just don't have that many brain cells and fingers and what have you. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow, our news is about the same as today in terms of how many numbers are coming out. We have the JOLTS jobs report at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Usually that doesn't cause too much movement, but after the the disastrous movement on the jobs reports and the unemployment and what have you on Friday, I would be cautious if you're in the indices tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Right now, we have crude oil. Brent has hit this 33.05 level. It went a couple, 3 or 4 ticks below it once, but it's hit it about 4 times today and come up off of it. So I'm waiting to see if that's going to come through there or not. But in the meantime, there have been some really nice movements in crude oil that you could take for trades. The VIX has come up this morning. which would be expected because these markets have gone down. I didn't notice what it was a little while ago, but right now it's trading 26.56, and that the highest it's been the last, I don't know, 3 months or so is 27.59. But the higher that goes, the more of an indication that we will remain in a bear market with the indices. So I don't know. This morning, bonds, I just could not get over how wonderful bonds were this morning. Huge, steady uptrend. And gold has had several moves that could be traded. When you have a market that is moving and a trend up or down, be very cautious about trading against that trend. And today, gold pretty much reiterated that. If you weren't aware of that and you traded gold, I know there are people in this room who trade the spreads on gold, the Nadex spreads on gold. And I know Daryl really likes those because they are so close to the futures. So if you haven't taken a look at that, boy, today would have been a great day. I noticed somebody, I think Dan, was using spreads for gold. Anyway, I think that's about it. Tomorrow, we don't have a heck of a lot of news, but on Wednesday and Thursday will be a different kind of an animal. Some of that's going to be driven by Mrs. Yellen testifying before Congress, and some of it with economic numbers that come out in those 2 days, and some of it because we have a 10-year note auction on Wednesday and the 30-year long bond on Thursday. The auctions are at 1 minute after 1. So if you trade those markets, be very aware of that news event. Anyway, I think that's about it. So I will see you tomorrow morning. This has been my view from my world in Apex land, brought to you by Apex Investing. I'll see you in the morning. Thanks.